Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. So today we see the Panth divided on this issue over Babbu Mann's latest song, Ik Baba Nanak Si. I have heard so many responses, but there's no response better than the one that I have gotten from Tan Tan Satguru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Wari khasam karai kirat kamavna manda kise na aakh chagra pavna, which means, by everyone's karma we each get our turn, but do not call anyone else low and don't stir up arguments. Guruji also tells us, Chagar kiye chagrao hi pawa, which means, by stirring up arguments what we'll get is more arguments. Now, I would like to say today, so at a time when our Panth is being destroyed from all four sides, when people are trying to kill Sikhism from within, at a time where it has been 25 years since Harmandir Sahib has been attacked, 25 years since the Sikh genocide in Delhi, and no one has still been punished, at a time where Punjab has been divided up and ripped apart piece by piece, at a time where the average Punjabi can't even name the 10 gurus of Sikhism, at a time where on one body there's a dastar and a lal puja thread, at a time where the Bani of the Smesh Pitta is being attacked left and right, at a time where the majority of Sikh youth have already cut their hair and started drugs, at a time where gurdwaras are being built based on caste, at a time where 3 Sikhs have been shaheeded by Kacha Sauda Ram Rahim, and we still haven't had justice. We still haven't tasted democracy. People like Tan Tan Shaheed Jaswant Singh Khalra and people like Sukha Jinda gave their lives for this struggle. At a time where the Constitution of India still refers to Sikhs as Keshdari Hindus, at a time where our school textbooks call people like Shaheed Bhagat Singh and Sant Bhindranwale terrorists, at a time where it has been 62 years and Sikhs still can't freely go and visit the place where Satguru Nanak was born. Is this what Guruji taught us, to live as beggars, to be gulam? We have to plead for a visa just to see Nankana Sahib? And what if some danger happens tomorrow? Would we be able to save our gurdwaras from Bedbi the way that Tan Tan Baba Deep Singh Ji did? Sis talite tarke. The truth is, Khalsa Ji, that we have come so far from the Khalsa that Guru Gobind Singh Ji made. What happened to those days where we were able to win 40 against tens and tens of thousands? This isn't a made-up fact, but we can read it in Zafarnama. In Zafarnama, Guru Gobind Singh Ji tells us, Gur Saneh Chekare Kun Chehal Nar Ke De Lakh Baryad Baro Bekhabar. Meaning, what can 40 hungry men do? Gur Saneh means hungry, Jahal means 40, and Nar means men. So Guruji is saying, what can 40 hungry men do when suddenly Deh Lakh Baryad, Deh Lakh means 10 lakh, Bar means upon, and Ayad means come. So what can 40 hungry men do when suddenly an army of 10 lakh pounces upon them? But guess what? We survived. Khalsa is still strong. Khalsa stayed strong because we had great Sikhs who knew about their history. Sikhs who did Nitnem and knew Naam. That's where the Shakti comes from, Gurbani. The Gurbani that these machine tanks, these brave warriors like Tan Tan Baba Deep Singh, Tan Tan Baba Banda Singh Bahadur Ji, Tan Tan Bhai Mani Singh Ji, Tan Tan Bhai Mati Das Ji, Bhai Sati Das Ji. The Gurbani that they had, the Gurbani that made Sikhs fight Sawa Lakh Se Ek, that Gurbani is still with us today. The Gurbani which made mothers strong enough to see their children ripped apart and strung across their necks. The Gurbani that made Sikhs so exalted that when they were sitting down in Mir Manu's camps and they had horses stomping across their chests, they were still able to say a silent prayer to God and ask God to even give those horses Chardi Kala. The Gurbani in the Guru Granth Sahib is the same Bani which has been used to stop tyranny for so long. The very words that Tan Tan Sadguru Nanak Dev Ji used and was able to successfully stop Babur from attacking and make him release his prisoners. Those words are with us today. The Gurbani in Dasam Granth Sahib, like Chandi Diwar and Jap Sahib, one who bows their head so many times to God as in Jap Sahib will never bow their head in front of any enemy. Tisde upar nahi koi kon dare dar kiska hoye. Why are people running left and right after all these self-proclaimed saints? I'm not talking about Baba Ranjit Singh Tandriawala right now, but I mean in general. Every single pin that we ever see will have deras. And all these deras are always conveniently at the side of the road for easy access to drug exchange. At these deras, at some of them, we will see the Guru Granth Sahib Ji with a Baba or even sometimes with statues and murtiyan. Then we will see people in the roop of Sardars, even people with kirpans, come and matha tek. Why have we let the Khalsa Panth become so vulnerable? The reason is that we have gotten far off from our Nityanem, the very source of our Shakti. We can never have Shakti without Bhakti. Not only that, but we have gotten involved with the ways of the world, with the pursuit of money. All families tell their children, become doctors, become this, and there's nothing wrong. One should live a Gristi Jivan as well. But the biggest daan that parents can give their children is the daan of Sikhi, because the person who has Sikhi is the king of the world. That person can never become sad or lonely or defeated. But instead, we encourage our children to follow our footsteps and the footsteps of the world, trying to fill their inner thirsts and find happiness in things like money and cars and houses and lust and greed, which will never bring someone inner satisfaction. Without meditating on God's name, the inner emptiness of the world can never ever be fulfilled. And because of a lack of leadership, our poor people in our pins, our bibiyan, our children have gotten desperate and they've had to go to all these deras. Even right now, children of our shaheeds are leaving Sikhi because our Sikhs, our Khalsa, have not taken care of them. We have no one to blame but ourselves for not keeping Sikhi alive. We have such a beautiful religion, such a beautiful faith that tells us the path to happiness, the path to make the world happy. But we sell it short, and I just want to say to my fellow youth brothers and sisters that the generation before us, really, some of them messed things up. But it is up to us. We are the future of Sikhi. We must learn about Sikhi from the Guru Granth Sahib because that's the best source. And we must believe and we must be strong. It is up to us to help our brethren in Punjab and around the world so that they can learn the truth. We must make sure that the hungry are fed and everyone is clothed, because until those necessities are met, the conversions, the going to deras will not be stopped. We must make sure that there's health care, and once that is done, we can go and do prachar. Then not only will we help Punjab, but we can help victims all over the world. We can become true Dharam de Rakhwale like our Guru showed us. That being said, I would like to applaud both Babbu Mann for showing the Khalsa what is going on and waking up our youth, and Baba Ranjit Singh Ji Tandriawale for all the people he has made Amritari. Let's take the good and throw out the bad. Both have their faults, but both have done good deeds. Let's forget the imperfections and come together as Khalsa. Remember, Jab lag Khalsa rahe niara, tab lag tej diyo main sara. Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, only as long as Khalsa remains unique, I will give them my power. So let's come together, let's turn a blind eye to each other's mistakes, and fight for our Panth, for our Chardi Kala, for the goodness of this world. Then we'll be Nihara Khalsa, then we'll have Guru Gobind Singh Ji's glory, and then we will be undefeatable.